Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Tennessee Titans. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
Play action, it's Ward. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ward now on 3rd down. Open man left side. He's got it. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open, so the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing again is Ward. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So I promise you all week, as they built this defensive game plan, Mike, they knew exactly where he was going to line up on every snap. And based on where he was in the formation alignment, they were going to have certain checks and calls to build their coverage from him, then to all the rest of the eligible receivers. So they're going to have eyes on him. They're going to have bodies in space. There's going to be contact at the catch point, because if you just try to guard him with one guy, he is a nightmare to deal with.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flats. It's going to be 4th down. So it's fourth down, punting time, Ethan Evans to do the honor. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Their own 11-yard line.
Come on.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. Down the right sideline. He's to the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 89 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. He's been unstoppable all year. That's his 27th touchdown of the season. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First down, it's Ward. They try to set up a screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast, and the ball falls incomplete.
On second down, here's Ward. This one complete, right side. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. On first down, here's Nix to throw. That one caught, it's Chimere GK. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Call it a gain of 13. First down for Tennessee.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Again, it's Ward. He'll go right and find his running back, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so it might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Ward to throw again. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Throwing on third down, Ward. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
They're on 35-yard line.
Pitts is the man in motion.
60, Panther 60. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First and 10.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Oluwafemi Oladejo there to make the tackle.
Third down.
Ready, set.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
19 tight, 19 tight, 19 18.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man complete to Wilson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
First down, Detroit.
On the set.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Steady.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Play action. Ward. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
From the gun on third down. Ward. This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing now on third and long. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Lions first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 14-3 is the score. And we're back in Music City after this. Lions ball to begin the second quarter as they go to work on first and goal.
Set it. Hawk 70.
Here's Gibbs. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Liking 18. With Lions team.
One more time, they try Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions move out to a 21-3 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Out of the gun, Ward. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Cowboy 80.
Pitts is the man in motion. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the 1st half. Could be a record-setting game. The return starts from the 5. They'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On 1st down, Ward. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And the Lions are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Kevin Winston is there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Pitts is the man in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. This one popped in the air and intercepted.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
48-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. He gets free. And he will score. Touchdown Titans. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Well, that's the way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Get ready.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Get it. Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Right side and brought in by Williams. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And let's give him about 4 on that one. Drake Jackson out of Southern California on the stop. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short throw taken by Pitts. Down the right sideline. And he'll take this one in. Kyles hits. Touchdown Detroit. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Ward throwing it right into the hands of his running back, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Shotgun snap for Ward. The second down throw is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
From the gun, here's Ward. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down. And how about that? Nice return there. Picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
On the set. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is brought in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions stretch things out even further. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll start at the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
I got it.
Now, first down throw for Ward. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On first down, it's Ward. Throwing right, it's taken in, and he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense you start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Back to throw is Ward. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
18. Next. Let go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Going down the center of the field. Open man. And it's taken in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one from 54 yards out. Bates' kick is good. The Lions going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready. 9, 18. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And it's downfield to the tight end Pitts. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down, Detroit.
Let's go.
Now Gibbs.
Number 0, Jahmyr Gibbs, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Come on. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will add 1 more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
To throw is Ward. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. From the gun, here's a handoff, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the 2nd half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
He's got it at the 7, and he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. A run on 1st and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy, but, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Stephanie! 1918!
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll drop to throw. The right. That's Pitts. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set.
Pitts is the man in motion. He'll look to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
On first down, Ward. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Out of the gun, Ward. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Ready,
They'll run with Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
A 1-yard loss on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Tag. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. Taking off. He'll try to... And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
This will be taken in at the 2. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now not even a little bit.
The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Ward. He's got a man here. That's Elikiometer. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 3. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And this is going to be a Titans first down. And he'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bid on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snack.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. On fourth down, here's Nix. He's got his man. Complete to Iomanner. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on fourth down.
First down.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. To the air one more time. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10.
I got it.
Throwing, Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked and they will turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On the jump. Ready. Cowboy 80. Go.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete.
So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
They'll go play action with Nix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Nix gonna throw for it. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's gonna have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. And it works out as they convert on 4th down. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down. To throw is Nix. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will score! Allen Perlmutter. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Good. Makes the score Lions 66, Titans 31. Harrison Beavis to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Gibbs. Into space. Inside the 30. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. That goes for 58.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown,